In 2014, Xu Zhenhua, who left Tencent's Aurora studio, along with Yuan Jing, founded Shanghai Moonton Technology. Xu Zhenhua became the former CEO of Moonton. They targeted the overseas market, which was still a vacuum at the time, determined to release a mobile MOBA game there. However, Moonton had limited understanding of MOBA technology, so they decided that instead of spending time researching from scratch and losing the first mover advantage, it was better to buy a team. At this point, Xu Zhenhua remembered his former colleague Guo Xiaobin, who was developing China's earliest self-developed MOBA game, The Third Sword, at Shanghai Limao. Xu Zhenhua decisively approached Guo Xiaobin. The two had a strong camaraderie, and with Gu's technical expertise and Xu's global vision, their skills complemented each other perfectly. At Xu's invitation, Guo Xiaobin accepted Moonton's investment, left Perfect World, and joined Moonton to begin the development of Mobile Legends. With Guo Xiaobin's team joining, the project progressed rapidly. However, after the new year, Guo Xiaobin took the entire development team of The Third Sword with him, leaving the original game with only the ability to shut down and start up, with no further content updates. Around March 2016, Mobile Legends was officially launched. On April 1, 2016, The Third Sword announced its shutdown. According to China Zhaokong Network, MLBB's initial overseas promotion costs were over $300,000 per day, resulting in a monthly loss of $10 million. At its most difficult time, the advertising debt reached 200 million RMB. Later, the game's popularity overseas began to rise, and its financial situation improved. However, this success angered Tencent. The very reason MLBB angered Tencent was as simple as the fact that it achieved what Tencent had long wanted but failed to do, making a MOBA mobile game popular overseas. Before the international version of Honor of Kings was released, Arena of Valor was expected to be the overseas version of Honor of Kings. However, years after its release in 2017, Arena of Valor failed to bring Honor of Kings glory overseas, while MLBB became a huge success.
She's too strong. It's too late, she's already taken Asgard.
MLBB repeatedly topped the App Store bestseller charts in dozens of countries worldwide and quickly surpassed Vainglory, doubling the spending of American players on MLBB. Sensor Tower noted that MLBB's monthly revenue in the US across both the App Store and Google Play was nearly 3 times that of Vainglory and Arena of Valor combined. Another data agency, Newzoo, ranked MLBB and League of Legends at opposite ends of the spectrum, making it unlikely for Tencent to let MLBB off the hook. Tencent repeatedly sued MLBB using League of Legends, but most of the lawsuits failed. Yes, you didn't hear it wrong. Most actually failed and did nothing to MLBB, which makes Tencent even more angrier than before. Eventually, Tencent remembered that Moonton CEO, Xu Zhenhua, was a former employee. Tencent abandoned lawsuits against the game itself and instead sued Xu Zhenhua personally. The court ruled that Xu violated non-compete agreements by founding Moonton while receiving compensation from Tencent, and ordered him to pay a fine of approximately 19.4 million RMB. However, this lawsuit was unrelated to Tencent's claims of intellectual property infringement against Moonton. Despite this, many online reports conflated the two cases, claiming the 19.4 million RMB was the result of Tencent suing Moonton for IP infringement. Later, Moonton countersued Tencent for commercial defamation and won. Interestingly, during this period, Tencent both sued Moonton and sought to acquire it, even paying a $100 million deposit. In April 2024, Moonton signed a settlement agreement with Riot Games, Tencent's subsidiary and the developer of League of Legends. Tencent dropped its lawsuit against MLBB as part of its attempt to acquire Moonton. However, Moonton was ultimately acquired by ByteDance's subsidiary, Nuverse. Tencent later launched the global version of Honor of Kings, but its performance remained lackluster, with declining popularity and revenue. Basically, the state of HOK Global is just like current MLBB China, which means not doing as well as expected in a foreign land, but was falsely reported in domestic media as thriving, creating a misleading narrative. This video is originally from Bilibili's creator. And I have got his permission to share an English version of his video here on YouTube to let global players appreciate the game's past stories. There will be a few episodes for MLBB history. Be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you won't miss out the future updates, as I will be doing it in multiple parts. The video was originally 40 minutes long. Besides MLBB history, my channel also features various types of content, such as gameplay, itemization guide, Chinese server news, hero lore, and many more. That's all for now for this episode of MLBB history. If you want to watch more about it, be sure to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for future updates. Once again, thank you to the original creator of this video from Bilibili for allowing me to share his content here over YouTube. Be sure to check out his channel on Bilibili.